Hello everyone, my name is Andy Simpson. I'm the Landlord Broadband CEO, and I'm just going to provide you with an overview of some frequently asked questions about our service. How much does a Landlord Broadband service cost? Well, our bespoke service is tailored to each individual's needs, taking into account the number of properties, size of properties, building materials used. Therefore, our price is unique to each and every customer. To provide a fixed quote, we need to carry out an assessment, and you can request this through our website. How long are your contracts? Well, typically 24 months and 3 years for a lease line solution for blocks. How are your Wi-Fi installations completed? Well, our installations will usually consist of a first fix and a second fix installation, or a retrofit installation, depending on the property type and stage of construction. The first fix involves installing the core network cable into the dedicated network room, installing data cabling from the network room to the dedicated Wi-Fi access points and hardwired locations. The second fix involves setting up the network room, installing network cabinets, patch panels, routers, switches and controllers, terminating and testing all cabling, sealing and wall mounting all access points, and the configuration of a seamless Wi-Fi solution and final testing. A retrofit installation involves installing on a fully renovated property. It's used when Wi-Fi was not part of the development and we have a retrospective install of the system. How long does it take to complete a Wi-Fi installation? Well, installation times vary for every property, subject to the size and complexity of the project. What is your average lead time? Well, typically our lead times are 2 to 3 weeks for a first or second fix installation. Why is Landlord Broadband the best broadband for students and renters? Well, we pride ourselves in creating hassle-free internet access for tenants, as we understand the hassles associated with complaints about poor broadband and Wi-Fi in rented accommodation. We put an end to these hassles by delivering fast, reliable, commercial-grade Wi-Fi for students, professional renters, serviced accommodation and social housing properties, all backed by a 24/7 365 tenant support service. And our bespoke service contains a no dead zone guarantee, which ensures quick, reliable internet access equally distributed throughout all the rooms in multiple occupancy properties. And how do you guarantee Wi-Fi dead zone solutions? Well, our specialist team will carry out an initial survey of the property in question, taking into account the size of the building, the number of end users, the end user requirements, and the materials and areas within the property. Our solutions are designed for Wi-Fi coverage and capacity to provide your tenants with a robust and reliable service. What speeds do you offer? Well, all of our packages are business grade and fibre optic. When we carry out an assessment, we'll recommend a service based on the area speeds and the number of tenants to ensure that all tenants can use the service concurrently. But what speeds do you actually provide? Well, we would need to carry out an assessment first. However, providing the line speeds can be very misleading, as it's a high street approach. They rely on this heavily for their marketing. We ensure that the bandwidth going into the property is correct and enables all users to concurrently connect, stream and download. We focus on the configuration of the Wi-Fi network and the Wi-Fi capacity, as this is paramount for a reliable connection. How do you ensure that every device will experience good speed? Well, we ensure that every connected device will get an equal share of the bandwidth, meaning that there will be not one tenant hogging all the bandwidth. Why is your service better than Virgin and BT? Well, we install Wi-Fi solutions for high demand properties so that all tenants can use the service in all areas. We carry out Wi-Fi designs to ensure that there is enough wireless capacity as well as bandwidth to provide the tenants with a seamless service. We provide support directly to the tenants, and our service is designed for scale, so you can add as many properties as required and have one portfolio bill and an account manager. High street services are designed for residential use, and they will only send out a router for a plug and play type installation. As demand is always increasing, this type of solution will struggle in a high demand rental property. We offer a fully managed service. What is fully managed internet? Well, this is where landlords and property organisations provide internet for their tenants and guests but don't support the service themselves. And what is the difference between Wi-Fi and broadband? Which do you offer? Well, broadband is the connection going into the building. Wi-Fi is how you distribute that connection. Both are part of our solution. What do I do if I've got a problem? If a problem were to arise, do not fear. We have a UK-based help desk available to support and can help you 24/7, 365 days a year. So contact them on 0333 577 0600 or customer.services@landlordbroadband.com.